What is up, everybody? I am Nick, and today we are going to be revamping my room. So I completely redid my room, like 100% redid it, took everything off, repainted the walls, filled every hole, 100% redid it. That was about 5 or 6 months ago. I really like how it turned out, but there's a few things that I want to tweak, so that's why I'm calling this a revamp and not a complete makeover and stuff, you know. So we're just going to be tweaking a few things, like moving some shelves around. Anyways. Now that we've got the bolt and the plate out, we can take this bad boy off. This is what limits how far you can pivot the plate. As you can see, it is rounded on the bottom. This is rounded inside, so it gives it's kind of like a ball joint almost. A very odd ball joint. Okay, so now we take this protective cover off. Actually, I guess it's not protective, it just looks good. Not tighten it down like freaking Hulk did it. So I can remove it with the drill and not to grab the socket wrench or breaker bar to get them out. There we go. I freaking hate these VGA cords. Awful. And I don't really want to get another one because I don't want to spend money on getting a HDMI cord when I already have a perfectly fine VGA cord. But if you want to help me get that HDMI cord and more cool things for the setup and for this channel, please think about leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. That would mean a lot to me. Anyways, let's get back to what I want. Okay, that worked out a lot better than I thought it was. That was like no time at all. Well, I guess it'll stay in the wood because I don't really care for how it looks. You can ignore what I did here. I don't even know what I did here. Alright, so if any of you are wondering how I built this, I'll show you. If you don't really care, skip this time right here. So I have one big piece of plywood in the very back. I have two strips of 2x4 in the middle to mount the brackets to. So as you saw earlier, the brackets mount perfectly in between these two. Two little pieces of 2x4s. If you have, or not 2x4s, plywood, sorry. If you have normal studs in your house, as I stated earlier, this house is built like garbage and it's weird. What I am referring to, I cut out earlier in this video. This house was just built really weird with very thin studs and very uneven. So I have very thin studs, so I put that extra piece of plywood to make up for the thickness of the stud. If you have normal studs, just go with a single piece of plywood. It should work out perfectly fine. But if you want that second piece, go for it. Same reason I put this in the middle is to make up for the thickness. So on the sides you can see 5 screws. 3 of them are for holding the smaller piece onto the big piece. These 3 are holding just these 2 together, and then the 2 edge ones are for actually screwing it into the wall. Same thing for the other side. Then the center, I have these 2 outside ones that actually go into the wall, and then the 2 center ones just hold the plywood together again. And then the 2x4 I screwed on from the back And then this, I have, oh god, 3 screws holding the 2x4 to the 2 pieces of plywood, and then I have 4 screws holding the plywood to the 2x4 just to give it a little more structural integrity. And that is for if I want to lower the mount, which I did end up doing, and that's why I put it there. Clear off this shelf now, get it down so I can get ready to swap it over to the other wall. Okay, as you can see, my room is a mess, and I have to sleep in here tonight. Well, obviously, duh, it's my room. So, I'm going to try putting everything back that I have currently, which is mostly everything. I'm gonna put the shelves back. I'm not gonna be able to put the monitors back because I need to paint that and let it dry. But I'm going to start by putting the big shelf on this wall. I've already gone out and marked all the studs. Cleared off. Now I'm gonna clean it, all the wood shavings and stuff from taking things off of the backboard and all of the dust from, you know, just being there for a while. I'm going to clean that all off and put the monitors back on. My camera died and I didn't even realize it, but I got the 2 center monitor mounts on, got the center monitor on so I can, or the bottom monitor on so I can figure out speaker placement. I figured that out. I got them all screwed in so I can actually use the speaker mounts. Yeah, that's a lot better. So we got the plate, we're putting that on. Got a bolt that goes, or a bolt that goes through, and then we get the washer and nut on and through here for my cable management plan. Let's go. Actually do. Okay, so I miscalculated a little and the monitor is off-centered by about 2 to 3 inches, so I'm trying to fix that right here. So the gas spring arms, they tend to be in the fully rised position when they don't have any weight. And so fully rised, it was perfectly centered. But now, as you just saw, it is off to the left since it has weight that keeps it down. It moved. Dude, this looks so clean. So we got everything that needs to be mounted for the setup mounted. Got both of the shelves up. Now we're gonna do all the small things like putting the stream deck in, phone charger, cleaning up all the sawdust, and then after that, cable management. Yeah, not excited for that, but it's gonna happen. So let's do it. So we got 4 shelves put up. I didn't show this because I've already put up 2 big shelves, so I don't want to get repetitive, but they look so good. Time to just clean this freaking mess up from building, and then it'll be done. The setup is finished. I absolutely love how this turned out. I think one of my favorite parts is probably one of the smallest parts is the way the vines just laid out. I think it looks so good. The cable management, can't see anything back there. I'm probably gonna do a room tour for one of my next in one of my next few videos. You kind of already know what's going on from this video, but that's just gonna go like over everything and showing the entire room and yeah. Questions, leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.